Going from Juve to Roma in 2022, that's a downgrade. For Roma, this is a outstanding, fantastic deal. Watching some of Juve's training, man. Woo! Di Maria and Pogba. Woo! From the outset, it looks messed up. Circa 2017, Paulo Dybala. Not the next Messi, but the guy to pretty much take up in Messi's role. Just as how Ortega wasn't the next Maradona, but he was the guy that filled in that gap of like, okay, this is now Argentina's best player. So there's a point at which Dybala was that dude. He literally was that. He was that dude. So him leaving Juve, shocking news. So you think, okay, boom, does he go to Inter Milan? Maybe do you go to Bayern, Chelsea? All these kinds of teams. We have to be real. It looks like a downgrade. It appears as if, Dybala might be finished. And all those things that guys were saying in terms of like, in 2022, no one is checking for Dybala. This is proof. Because for me, like, I was shocked that nobody came in for him. I thought that Dybala into deal, that's a done deal. I thought that would be the deal. Dybala with Lautaro Martinez, Barella, and of course Lukaku. So it is sad because of what we thought this player could be, what we thought he could achieve, the technique that he has. The left foot is money, that left foot is money. But going from Juve to Roma in 2022, that's a downgrade. Going from the UCL to, it's a downgrade. It's a downgrade. But there is a but. There is a but in this whole thing. Yes, I get it. This appears as if, how are you moving from Juve to Roma? Dude, it's finished. Don't even talk to them referring to Dybala anymore. Don't even call me Dibs. Call him Paulo. Call him Paulo Dybala. Mourinho. And obviously one of the big things that really led to this was Mourinho calling him up and saying, yo, check out this product. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to achieve something here. For Roma, this is a outstanding, fantastic deal for Roma. So which one about Dybala? This is what I always say. A good player is a good player is a good player. Like, a talented player is always going to go through moments where they're not doing well, is not working out, they're out of form and so forth. That doesn't mean they don't have that talent. You need to be in the right environment for that talent to be extracted. You need to be in the right surroundings, surrounded by the right kind of people to be able to fully execute that talent. Like, it is obviously down to you and your hard work, but sometimes it isn't totally down to you. It's down to the scenario that you're in and the situation that you're in. So I think for Mourinho is a very ambitious guy. And he's a guy that will not accept that he's finished or he's done. So while other guys are saying that, like, going to Roma, this is a downgrade, thingy is finished. Now everyone now mock Dybala, which I'm sure they're all doing on social media. From Mourinho's point of view, it's like, okay, look, we're building something. Because Dybala, that's greatly improves that attack. So Roma have some decent guys and okay guys, but there are not many guys I rate. Dybala, 100% is Roma's best player right now. And this now makes Serie very interesting. You're looking at Milan getting Origi, looking at Inter bringing back Lukaku, looking at Juventus, Di Maria and Pogba. I was watching some of Juve's training, man. Woo! Di Maria and Pogba. Bro, Juve could play some ball. They could play some ball. And now Roma getting Dybala. Serie is looking extremely exciting. Because really, Serie last season was popping up. So Serie, I think, is going to be one of the most interesting leagues to watch. Here's the thing. I get it. It looks bad. You're like, how did this guy who had so much potential now move from Juventus to Roma? And on a basic football thing without all the bells and whistles, it is a downgrade. Yes, it is a downgrade. I mean, it is a downgrade. It's not about the cards you're dealt, it's about what you do with those cards. Okay? Some people, I'm in this bad situation. Well, is it? Or is it just down to your perspective? Or is it just down to what you do in the situation that you're in? So Dybala could be like, man, no, everyone rejects me. I'm at Roma. Or this is a downgrade. I'm finished. I'm just going to do whatever, blah, blah. Or he could be like, oh, I'm finished. Everyone thinks I'm done, blah, blah. What if I inspire Roma to win a major trophy? What if I am so superb and so amazing? People can say, oh, what's up? Rafinha is a Brazil starter playing for Leeds. Anthony, he's very much into Tite's plans for Brazil in November, and he plays for Ajax. So, as long as you're performing well in a top league, so it doesn't matter whether you're playing for a top team, as long as you're performing well in the top league, boom. The only drawback is you're not in the Champions League. That is the only kind of, okay, that's a bit of, the only thing is you're not in the Champions League. So, but I'm just trying to figure out, see, I'm looking at this macro sense, because I'm just trying to figure out where did it all go wrong? How did Dybala end up here? Because I mean, let me be real. I'm excited to see him under Mourinho, and I think that is a huge job for Mourinho. I'm a Mourinhoista and so forth. So I think this is great for Roma. It's great for Mourinho. And I think Roma are now definitely going to be a very interesting team to watch with Dybala in there. Specifically with how I think Mourinho is going to use Dybala, which is similar to how we used Deco at Porto, Snyder at Inter, Ozil at Real Madrid, and so forth. But I want to keep it a stack. Dybala leaving Juve now is like, because now imagine if Dybala had stayed at Juve, he'd be reunited with one of his good close friends, Pogba and Di Maria. So if you're telling me that Juve would have Vlahovic, Dybala, Pogba, Di Maria, that's a nasty team. That's a very nasty team. So and I think Dybala, because that's one I think, did Dybala leave? Yeah, I think Dybala was already made his decision before the whole Pogba thing even materialized. So if Dybala knew that one of his good close friends, Pogba, was coming to Juve, would he have stayed? It's interesting. Would he have stayed if he knew that Pogba was coming to Juventus, knowing how well they work together and how close they are? Like, look, like these guys, they train together in the off-season. Because I think Pogba now looking at Dybala like, bro, you should have stayed, man. Like, if you had stayed, we would have rolled up in Juve and maybe we have a chance to win a freaking UCL. And you have a chance to redeem yourself after what happened in 2017. But now you're now at Roma, and it's like, because for me, do Roma get top for next season? I think they've got a good chance. I think with Dybala in there, Mourinho haven't already worked for a year and so forth. I think they have a good chance. For me, obviously, Inter Milan will be two tops in there. For me, I think it's going to be, I think Juve, the two-man teams, that's all set. I think fourth place will be battle between Atalanta, Roma, Napoli. Lazio. Yeah, it's going to be a battle between those teams. And I do feel like if at the moment right now, with Dybala coming in there, Roma looks stronger than Atalanta, Napoli, and Lazio. So I think that they're good for fourth. I think the top three, that's separate right now, because Juve, yeah, like those guys, yeah, like they've improved vastly, man. So those guys will be Talk to me about it, man. Is this a massive downgrade for Dybala? Is this proof that he's finished, or will you at least just give him a chance to see what he does at Roma for Mourinho?